Hi everyone! Today we're going to be talking about self-love, one of my favorite topics, probably because it's been such a difficult topic for me for a long time. But I've learned a lot, I've come a long way, and hopefully I can give you some helpful thoughts as well as some practical tips today. So let's get started. Self-love to me is really about a mindset. And so a lot of the time it's a mindset shift that needs to change. I think for women especially, we get so focused on everyone else and we make everyone else's needs priority over ourselves. Like it just comes natural. And I think we're taught that that's a good thing where, it's valued to love everybody else, take care of everyone else. And I think it's modeled a lot for us growing up as kids. We see adults who put their own stuff aside and just give everything to their kids, to their partner, whoever it might be. So we're really not given a good model of what that even looks like to take care of ourselves. So we have to switch our mindset and remember our value, remember that we have needs as well, that's valid, that we're worthy of being taken care of, and that our needs are just as valid as everyone else's around us. And it really comes down to a choice to say, I'm going to value myself, I'm going to take the time to take care of myself, no matter what is going on around me. So it really starts with that. The next thought I have is that self-love and self-care have to be a consistent practice. So it tends to be like we'll push and we'll push and we'll push and we'll go and we'll take care of everyone else and then we crash, and so then we need a big thing of we need to get away for a weekend or we need to go for a day and do a big thing. And that's really a backwards model to me. It has to start with small, consistent things. So instead of pushing and pushing and going until you crash and burn out, you need to just be doing preventative self-care. Or every day you have something small that you do that's just for you. And it doesn't have to be bubble baths and pedicures and all these things that we tend to think of, or taking a day off of work. It can be as small as a mindset shift. It could be saying no to something that you don't want to do. It could be saying yes to something that you really want to do. Just little consistent things. So let's get into some practical tips on what that might look like. So one of my favorite things I learned from Kate Northrup, actually. I love her work. She does so many great things. But I have her Do Less planner. And one of the questions on my weekly planning page is, how can I fit more of me into my week? And I think that's a fantastic question, even daily. Like, how can I fit more of me into my day? So there's things that have to be done. There's not a way around them. And it doesn't mean that you just bow out of everything to take care of yourself. But what's one small way that you could fit more of yourself into that day? Sometimes it means I sit down for 5 minutes after lunch. Sometimes it means, you know what? I'm going to make sure that I do yoga this morning. So it's just like, again, a mindset shift. What's something that I want today that would feel good to me that I could put into my day today? Okay, the next practical thing is a joy list. So life is full of stuff that we have to do, but there's always room for stuff that we want to do as well. And I find for me, it's when I get stuck doing a lot of things that I feel like I have to do, and I don't have very many things that I feel like I want to do, is when I'm overwhelmed, I'm burned out, I'm exhausted. So if you have a joy list, it's really just a list of things that bring you joy, that make you feel good when you do them, things that you enjoy. It could be going for a walk, it could be doing yoga, it could be being with some family or friends that you love, maybe reading a book. Whatever it might be, have a list and make sure that you're consistently picking something from that list to add into your day. The last thing is, again, working on your mindset. So some people call them affirmations, some people call them mantras, but it's basically retraining your brain, putting truth into your brain, and when you repeat it, you start to believe it. So it could be something like, I am worth taking care of. My needs are valuable. I love a lot of them. I am enough. I have enough. I do enough. Putting these things in that start to become true in your life. So I like to use them at the beginning of the day because it starts you out on a good note. You can also put them into your phone as reminders so that they'll pop up throughout the day with a little mantra or some type of positive little words that will put your mind into the right shift. So that's some of my favorite tips. Again, I love this topic. There's so many things we could talk about, but there's one little snippet for you for this week. I hope that you found something helpful, and if you need any help with this, it's truly one of my favorite things to help women with. So I would love to talk with you. I hope you have a great week, and I will see you next time. Bye.